Hello and welcome to the channel. The national chairman of the ruling All Progressives Congress APC, Abdullahi Adamu, has said that the party is prepared to welcome Nyesom Wike and his comrades, which make up the G5, with open arms into the party. Adamu also debunked reports of a rift between himself and the president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Details in a bit. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. APC willing to receive Wike-led G5 into its fold. Abdullahi Adamu. The national chairman of the All Progressives Congress, APC, Senator Abdullahi Adamu, said the party is willing to receive the former Rivers State Governor, Nyesom Wike-led G5 into its fold. Adamu disclosed this while speaking in an interview with Arise Television on Tuesday. The APC chairman noted that the G5 will be most welcome whenever they decide to opt for the ruling party. Meanwhile, Adamu has rubbished the rumored differences between himself and President Bola Tinubu. He said he deserved some commendation for leading the party towards the successful presidential primaries and the eventual victory of Tinubu. He said he was misrepresented about his position on the recently elected principal officers of the National Assembly, adding that what the APC had issues with was the manner the communication was handled by the lawmakers. Adamu said those who have issues against him have always had the opportunity to air their views at their national meetings, explaining that Saliu Lukman, for instance, who has always accused him of running a one-man show, has always attended those meetings. The APC chairman stated that the decision of Lukman to take the party to court was a grave offense, even though he later signed a deal that his case had been withdrawn from the court and apologizing for his misdemeanor. Adamu said, "I think that's a soft selling point for you media people. It is true that at the time that I made a presentation to the National Working Committee (NWC), the name of Senator Ahmed Lawan was thrown up. That was before the convention. So many things took place between then and the actual date of the convention, and you saw what culminated in the convention unanimously. I was there, and I led the convention of the party. A day after the convention, I took the entire working committee to Tinubu's house in Asokoro and assured him of our support and said we will stand shoulder to shoulder with him and ensure that the mandate was sold properly to the people of Nigeria. We won the election. Instead of being praised, we are vilified," he said. He stated that it wasn't the time for vilification, expressing the view that since he led the party to success, he should be commended. Adamu said he had the right to hold an opinion like he did on Lawan before the primaries, but noted that once it was clear that Tinubu emerged, every member had to rally around him. He said he currently has a good working relationship with Tinubu since his election, noting that the president has always given him his full attention each time they met. Adamu said he would be willing to disagree with the president on any matter because there is a freedom of speech in the country, explaining that the so-called altercation with the president remains media creation. The national APC chairman stressed that reports about himself and the president not on the same page remain speculative, urging the media to be fair to him. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and please turn the notification bell on. Thank you. Abdullahi Adamu also said that Rotimi Akeredolu, governor of Ondo State, is hospitalized and in a state of extreme incapacity. He spoke on Monday in Abuja at a meeting with chairmen of the APC across the country. Akeredolu had embarked on a 21-day leave on June 7 and was expected to return on July 6. However, he wrote to the State House of Assembly extending his medical leave. Adamu prayed for a speedy recovery. "We regret to announce the extreme incapacity of the governor of Ondo State, who we understand has been hospitalized overseas. We wish and pray for him for a speedy recovery," he said. Adamu said President Bola Tinubu is consulting extensively before drawing up his ministerial list. The president has just started, and he is doing his extensive consultation before coming up with his nominees for ministers, he said. The nomination of the ministers will come first. They will go through their screening until they are pronounced after they have been submitted by Mr. President. And Mr. President will formally appoint his ministers and swear them in. Only after doing that will he disclose each of them to the country to know which minister is going to which ministry and how many ministries we are going to have. Meanwhile, the chairman of the Rolling All Progressives Congress APC across the state yesterday passed a vote of confidence in the party's national chairman, Senator Abdullahi Adamu, and the party's National Working Committee NWC. The state chairman spoke at the party's NWC meeting at the party's National Secretariat yesterday in Abuja. Addressing reporters after the meeting, Acting Secretary of the Forum of APC State Chairman and Cross River State Chairman Alphonsus Oga said the forum was impressed by Adamu's report and pledged to support him and the NWC. Dispelling rumors of dissension between the party's NWC and the forum, Oga said there's only one APC, and we came again in solidarity to say we are strongly behind our national chairman and the NWC. The forum scribe also debunked reports of a frosty relationship with their governors, especially over the compilation of names for consideration for federal appointments. He said those letters were addressed to state chairmen, and every state chairman is loyal to his governor. Where there is no governor, they are loyal to the stakeholders. There is no such crack. We must commend President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for keeping to his promise that state chairmen should be captains of these ships. I can assure you that the letters were addressed to us. Adamu had assured the state chairman that President Tinubu will patronize and reward the party at the state and national levels for contributing to its victory in this year's general election. The national chairman told the state chieftains that the president had begun extensive consultations, assuring them that various appointments will be released in the next 2 months. He said, "It is our hope and prayers that the president will come along with us in that regard and strengthen the relationship of the party in the states and at the national levels. You will enjoy some level of patronage in the new government. Those are the key issues that we do hope to share with you in the course of this meeting." The president has just started. He is doing his extensive consultation before coming up with his nominees for ministers. The nomination of the ministers will come first. They will go through their screening until they are pronounced after they have been submitted by the president, and Mr. President will formally appoint his ministers and swear them in. That's the news, guys. Thanks for listening. Until next time. Bye.